Let's just let this speak for itself. Astralis, Vitality, a good old BO1 boiling down on Nuke. They're wasting zero time. Astralis already just barraging their way out from Hut. It does get stopped by RPK as he picks up a couple of kills here. And now it's Device in the middle of the site, removed from this one. Ooh, frag back from Snappy though. He's trying his damnedest, absolute damnedest, but nothing more for himself before he had a chance to star on Heroic even. That's back where he dominated Nuke as an individual. So I have high expectations still. This is 3/5 of the best team in the world. And although with their pistols, they'll be cut down like any bunch of noobs would, well, they'll still pull up a little bit of a fight. Dupree single deagle head, he still hasn't seen anyone. I guess the advantage of this is he calls 2 more CTs over, but, oh god, the disadvantage is Yugi's on point. Just shoots down 2. Masuda trying to come in with some trade frags, but the last remaining members of Astralis are shoulder to shoulder inside Dark. And Masuda, well, he's going to have to look down if he wants to clear this. Bomb ticking pretty quickly. It's already so far gone.
I like the round from both sides. I think considering how clean Astralis had from all regards, and I think the only thing that Vitality needed to do differently was apply a bit more pressure to Magisk outside.
Frags being exchanged. Device, he can't get into the mix, so Magisk has a lot to try and handle. Device, he's just been chilling up here on the rooftop.
To pull off these pushes, and for Tees sitting in there on these close angles, if there are coordinated attacks via ramp and via Hut, Yugi, as he's got his eyes set forward on the Hut, looking for somebody to push, but there is nobody here.
Nope, they're just going to try to flood out where it's met by a smoke right as half of the terrorists get out. RPK can't turn back fast enough, but Zywoo, he's in from above. He's gotten himself a couple of kills and shox.
Flame looks...
Everything's fine. Oh, or so it was. Apex, he's going to peek up as Magisk, who wasn't there originally, actually gets into position. But obviously, these T's moving their feet past the blue box and starting to take heads. Snappy finding great timing. It's all on shox. He gets softened up, but still able to take 2 kills back really quick.
They don't have head armor, from what I can tell. Nade will be perfectly placed, leaving shox in a one-on-one. Extremely high clutch percentage in contrast to Snappy. Can he pull it off?
Well, he's going to close the double doors, focuses solely forward. Snappy just on the other side, lines up the spray. Oh, line of sight not needed. Player coming to fruition. They're going to be presented a lot of targets here. Zywoo close on the smoke. A second headshot, but he can't manage that third one. Magisk is able to stay alive. Single man advantage here for Vitality, but Masuda finds the lineup through the door, and that's that.
On this peak.
And he's going to find the headshot. Even despite being made uncomfortable by the flash. Oh, and Apex. And poor Yugi is wounded as he does get closer to that B-bomb site. It's Masuda with the one and done. Apex, great grenade, but he's going to have to try and hide. Snappy gives chase, goes down as Apex swings out the door.
Top of the Hut will know by Device's crosshair placement what he expects, and he does find the first kill. Op is...
Zywoo's trying to close this distance, but does not want to give away his position. Device still playing in the dark. And here comes Zywoo. Yeah, he's going to start sprinting inwards. All the while, shox. Well, he holds on site, but Device turns his head back, and that's a big kill. It opens up the possibility of rotating up towards A. Shox realizes this. He tries to stop it. And he's going to have to go all the way outside. Masuda, he comes back from ramp fast enough. And I think because Astralis are aware that this isn't a surprise to the CTs, they stutter step it. And now they've just gone ahead and lost the bomb inside of Mini while they did still remain downstairs. This is going to be really hard for them to claw their way out. It looked like they had that open route. They could have just all flown up the ladder and nobody would have stopped them. But now it boils down to just Dupree. Little change up though. This time they're going to emphasize the lobby already with a bit of footwork outside on the A site, but shox. You know, we saw a couple of times where he was being boosted on top of the ramp. He decides to get aggressive yet again, plays around the smoke, and hits them from behind. But it's still the 3v3 with people outdoors. Dupree, so good for Astralis. Zywoo, he's going to creep up into the scope of Device. It's all on the tank.
Okay.
Abrams.
Yeah.
World of Tanks, bro.
Yeah.
It's RPK's second favorite game. His most favorite, still Counter-Strike. Let's see if he can clutch this. Last player right above him, both working with minimal HP. And RPK goes
just to add a brand new problem onto Astralis. If they avoid one up and run into a second one, it was worth it. But Device, he finds his opening outside. That's Apex down. A lot of ground gained here for Astralis. Let's see if they can close this out, this 5v4 advantage.
They're going to walk around a bit. ZywOo, he's not going to waste any time. Just runs right in. Doesn't see it coming. dupreeh. Whoa, a second.
Okay.
Finds shox deep inside of the ramp. He's going to go with a little bit of a missed flash, but still successful as he catches RPK inside the hut. That's 4 survivors.
On ZywOo, so the double op does not work out, but the opening kill does. Single op may be enough here for Vitality.
shox. Somewhat aggressive, but also tempered off angle. Wow. It's the second time. Remember, there's nothing to lose here. Final round of the half. Oh, that's big. Apex, he actually finds dupreeh through smoke, and ZywOo just looks away from the head of Yugi. That's going to bring in Masuda. Again, Yugi, he's being made uncomfortable, and Snappy, who started it all by stopping shox, now has to close with the clutch. Oh, and he walks into the wall bang. No time. Okay. No time!
And this has got to be one of his worst nuke performances today, but I imagine it's because of the IGLing.
Yeah, extra responsibilities for Magisk. Apex, he's holding off this lobby flank. And Device goes down. Another heavy hitter out for Astralis. Man advantage back in for the tease. Bomb planted. Magisk, he's trying to tap away. They've brought it back to just shox. shox looking for the clutch. Looking for the 1v2. He hears that bomb tap, goes in for the challenge. He got the player off of the defuse as well, so now he tucks. And shox, a masterclass in the clutch. He's going to finish this one. That's Vitality with the second pistol. Zeus's as of late. I'm 100% on board. Yeah, Zeusai, Magisk.
Ooh.
He's
want to risk it.
ZywOo walks right into it. And now if they start playing closer corners, look, we've got 2 Zeuses prepared, but oh no, Yugi, he weapon swaps. That's going to give them another chance back in. It's still not undoable for Astralis. RPK is going to have to give cover to the bomb plant. That AK's been picked up, but RPK drops it, and the Molotov helps by denying any heaven presence.
Surprised they even managed this, despite, you know, that quick switch that ends up losing hut control. They still were in a 3v2. dupreeh walks through the smoke. Trades are coming out, but the CTs are in untradeable spots. It's just Device now with this scout. shox immediately eviscerates him. Wipes the slate clean. Sometimes with timings this tight and this much pressure, those mistakes can mean the world.
Yeah, I agree entirely. And maybe with Magisk finding that success last round behind the red, well, Device tries his hand at it. Snappy's going to throw that grenade deep, pops back up, and he has done such a good job already of softening up Vitality here. Device called into the action. Snappy's going to retreat, and Apex, that's not going to make it any easier. RPK has been one of the heaviest hitters for Vitality, and he's taken out by an ally. A so-called ally. Apex, 14 health, going to walk forward on Snappy, going to take the headshot even.
Partake in the restraint.
He heard the door open. Oh my god, and he's going to take another headshot. Now the bomb's actually planted for him.
Connor. No way.
They smoke him off. He double flashes out. Oh, come on. Let us believe. But as it should have gone, Apex
is enough to affect and influence rotations from the CT side. And so recognizing that the job is not going to overcommit. Yeah, they have pulled players down. RPK, double entry upstairs. Masuda looking to help him out with a third, but it's 3v3, and shox is still up. That can flank heaven on top of everything else. What a push into the lobby. That is a huge read.
Yep, that's the big one. Big one indeed. Device and Magisk. Oh, they've already got shox looking for them, but shox, he's going to get tunnel vision towards Magisk, and he misses. Oh, dude. Bro. This is all of a sudden Astralis back. They've got the 2v2, they've got the health advantage, they've got the utility for a retake. Oh, but Masuda, he turns his attention around, and now it's Device down. Magisk, last man up. Smoke, frag, doors swung wide. He's going to go ahead and block off the right side of the bomb site, and then he's going to have to swing into the stack. RPK up close, execution style. It's not going to be too easy. And now that they know he's back there, they're going to try to hunt him out. I mean, dupreeh, he was supposed to be that that helping hand. Maybe a player that deep in spawn actually is kind of too daunting of a task to go chase, so they think it may be easier to just avoid him. I mean, think about it. Device, he can't help anybody if he is pinned in that CT spawn.
Yeah. He doesn't want to rotate, so as long as they believe that he doesn't want to move from there, he's pretty useless.
But he cracks back Apex. We do have the T's just sprinting down to the B bomb site, so probably thinking to themselves, with Device out of the equation, with 3 other players somewhere in the facility, there can't be that many down on B, and they call it out appropriately. Magisk, he's making a ton of noise, just haphazardly running over to the secret stairs. And remember, it's 4 of the 5 that go forward into the playoffs, so this is a big one.
Full nades kits here for Vitality. But it is a 4-on-4 situation. Dupree, cheeky push here into the smoke, but it gets called out by RPK. He's been so aware of these smoke pushes.
Yeah, RPK has been looking fantastic.
22 and 11 on RPK, yeah. Holy.
Again, one of those players who can just, silently work his way to the very top of the scoreboard. It's the 2 pieces here and there that just tally up. Yugi, again with the deagle, does tons of damage here versus the T's, but if it's not Device and Snappy to come together and clutch this, then it is Vitality 16-6. Device, he's been caught by shox in this position, and even though he's ready, AK bests the M4. Snappy down for the count. That's it, folks. Vitality, the Frenchman, taken.